It's just the top of my head. Oh, you know what I could do? Let's see. Let me do this. It's a work in progress, huh, Stanley? There we go. It's a work in progress. It's a little better. I'm testing technology and feeding the gato. Where's the other? There I am. Okay, that's better. Benny getting comfy. Luna's comfy. Stanley and Artie's sleeping. Should go. I'll just leave it on. Wow, that picture is really clear. That's super turbo clear. You could see all my wrinkles. Well, it works. I can still figure stuff out. Got some notes. I'm gonna go turn down the TV in the other room real quick. It's late, huh, Mom? You gonna listen to my talk, Mom? Come here, Benny. You want the chair? Benny, you want the chair or you want to go sit by Grandma? Come here. Come here, Benny. Come here. Come here. Come here. Good dog. Good boy. Go ahead. Good dog. Easy, easy, easy. Slow, slow. There you go. What a day, Mom. So many beginnings and endings. 2 endings, pretty significant. 1 to 3 years, 1 to 7. I watched The Last Good Doctor. We just watched and I got rid of the van. Van's gone. Yeah. It served us well, Madre. Let me adjust this here. I don't really like this. Like that. Can I get rid of this window? There it is. That's better. I don't need that. That's cool. It's such a trip because we don't have mirrors in this place. We don't have, this place doesn't have any, and doesn't have stuff where you could like put stuff in. It's all. Oh, is it drywall? Oh, is it drywall in here? I thought this was all like that plaster of Paris stuff. Maybe I can hang pictures and stuff. I don't know. We're still figuring stuff out, but I got this new computer today. I always buy refurbished because they go through it all to make sure everything works, and when they manufacture things and they take them off the assembly line, they don't even do that. So, and then another ending that happened today on the full moon in Sagittarius is that I finally, after, I don't know, how long have I, years, gosh, 7, 8, or gosh, no, 2013, no, longer than that, as long as I've had Apple, freaking I've always like associated to this Hotmail account that I don't have access to. I'm like I don't got the option to reset it. Like they're like, nah, they don't want me to use their. So I got my Outlook or my Hotmail account taken away from me. I didn't even do anything bad or nothing. People just don't like the words that come out of my mouth. They don't like the things that I say. It's not that they aren't true. They are true. They just don't want everybody else to know. So I finally disassociated my Apple ID with that. It hadn't given me options that were like made me feel comfortable before. And then now with all this, so I feel a lot better. Cuz it wouldn't be, I mean, it doesn't take a lot to ruin someone's day, technologically speaking. So, and I have like 60 something thousand pictures on my cloud that I really didn't want to lose because I couldn't log into an email account, you know. Maybe things are getting better. Who knows? Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heoke empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things, and I feel pretty good today. And I got a couple new pairs of shoes. My feet, I got bad feet. I got mom's bad feet. I think our story is really remarkable in that sense that like she started out with her 2 club feet, and then now like I have bad feet. That's a trip. Hi, Stanley. There was a story, an interesting thing that happened today that I saw on Facebook, and that was out right by where we used to live. See, 2 more dogs lost, puppies. There's a need for my place that I want to do, cuz like nobody will have to trip. This stuff comes up, they just put in the comments, take them over to Marge's. They'll be good. This happens every day. Just take them over to Marge's. We'll make room. There's room for everybody on this planet. There's just the a-holes at top that are going, oh, you don't pay enough to live in our creature comforts that we are imposing upon you. And the cracks of society are getting wider, and people don't have a place to go of all ages, from 60s, 70s, 80s. Work your whole life live for your country to turn its back on you and look and pay attention and care more about countries over there that we will never go to. It has been this story on this record, this broken record that this pervy Uncle Sam dude has been playing just don't question the authority. Oh, I'm questioning your authority. The thumbnail that I got today, if you look at that, it's a beautiful mural. There's a little yellow sign that says, "This building, we are summoning the property owner. The property owner has to come and stand in front of us and explain why they didn't get permission to put that mural up. We're gonna paint over it." Little frickin' Docker Nazis. Little Docker Nazis. Like, it's so weird. Isn't it a conflict of interest that the mayor is on like every board of trustees on like 4 or 5 nonprofits here in town, and he's a teacher for UNIM for finance? Isn't that like too many hats, too many pots? Like, there's not laws against that, but a freaking business can't paint a cute little mural on its wall. It's their building. Oh, but people can see it from the city. You know what else they can see? A $5.2 million monstrosity in the town square. And then how much are they spending on tennis courts at Fred Baca Park for such a small group of people when there's so many people that need more? It's ugly and gross. So I'm going to go to that meeting. Yeah, I'm going to go to that meeting. I'm going to go to that meeting. Yeah, because government, even in small towns, even in small little tiny hand men and little dockers, they got too much power, and it's just all gross. And nobody's ever been calling them out, but guess what? Aunt Marge is in town. You know? Thank God Mom wasn't raised around here. Thank God you escaped, Mom. Thank God you went off to see that there's life to be had and to learn about people. Right? Ain't nobody come to meet Mom. Nobody step forward to want to meet Mom, their long lost sister, aunt, because people don't care. I learned how long has it been since I learned that people really just don't care. They care about theirs. They care about their stuff, their family, and that's it. And it's like they don't got no energy for nothing else and everything out that. And they don't get that, like, if the person over there is suffering, you're going to suffer. If you watch and let people suffer, you are going to meet that calamity. If you create pain and suffering, and so I'm not gonna ask the mayor permission. I'm just gonna start doing this stuff. I'm gonna see if I can get the community to donate like weed whackers and stuff, and then I'm gonna go out like early in the morning before Mom gets up. You know, I have a window of like a couple hours. And I'll be like, hey, anybody wants to come help me? And we're just going to like trim along the road. Do all the stuff the city and the county doesn't do to make Taos nice. See, they want more people to come here. You know, but they're supporting the Tourons. And the cracks of society are getting wider, and there's more people that are living in their cars that need places to go, and I have a place for them to go in my mind, and I want to make it a reality. I just am not. There's a little ways between the reality of it. Not that I'm not willing to do the hard work and the heavy lifting. The bureaucrats is getting past the wall of the little Docker Nazis. No, you can't. Because I don't want to do nothing like anything that they're doing. Because they all like there's a bike rodeo. Hi, Stanley. Where is it? Taos events. Let's see if my comment gets deleted again. The 2024 bike rodeo. Sunday, June 2nd. Like, how many kids are... There's 6,000 people in this town. Like, how many people is all of this for? This is what drives me crazy, because look at all the people. Boost permitting a healthy community. So it's all these people that are all on the same board. Taos County Sheriff Office, Taos Public House, like you guys have enough. Community Against Violence, Foster Grandparents, Champion Programs, Help New Mexico. These are all non-for-profit. So these are all people sitting there like, give us your money, and it never fucking trickles down. That's what my point is. National Latino Behavioral Health Association, Nonviolence Works, Taos Behavioral Health, Taos Alive, Taos County Associates, a realtor. So these are all the people that are going to benefit from coming out and saying, come on, kids, come out and ride your bike. And so we can set up a table and have a table tent, and then we can spew our garbage. Taos Public Library, which incidentally, they just put up a book. Like, the gay BCs? That stuff ain't, let kids be kids, man. Can they just be kids? Can they just play in the mud and the dirt and like catch frogs and pollywogs and stuff like that? Like, people always gotta like hurry up and do stuff. Like, hurry up and grow up and be an adult. Taos Search and Rescue, Taos Ski Valley. See, because it's all for the Torons. It's all for the important people. None of this stuff, it benefits, like the people I'm trying to help, they don't got bikes, right? It's just so annoying. What did I say? I said every cousin gets a piece of the pie. Every cousin gets a piece of the pie. Everybody gets a piece. Well, you get bonus points for doing this stuff. All you got to do is show up. It's like they make places for people to go. And the people I'm trying to help and support think this stuff is stupid because they're just trying to freaking eat and, like, you know, not get too overheated in the summer and like, stay hydrated and just, like, dealing with society now because people are... It's really hard, you know, to struggle and just people watch. When we had to leave Oregon, I started a GoFundMe. I think somebody donated $100. I was like, Marge, you're not as important as you thought you were to people. Because I thought I was, because I thought because all these people were so important to me. And I let them know how important they were to me by being active in their life. But then I find out later there are these terms, you know, there's just people that are just not being nice to you just to be nice. They don't like you. Heck, people would say in meetings and hanging out afterwards and recovering and stuff like that, they'd say, you know, people should know that you don't like them. And they'd look at me and say that, and I'd be like, yeah, okay, you know, but I'm not good at that. I can't fake it. When I don't like somebody, I can't fake it. And they're talking to me. They didn't like me. But they're all a bunch of fakes and liars, and they're all doing the same thing, like little freaking hamsters in a little rat, like the cats on the wheel. Year in, year out, doing not really helping anybody but themselves. It's unfortunate. Fucking every cousin gets a piece of the pie. I'm so over these people. I'm so over these people. Anyway, what else? It was, there was an event I read earlier. I wonder if I got a screenshot of it. Sometimes I get a screenshot of it. It's a cute little mural. So stupid. So I'm going to go down to the meeting. It's like they have the stupidest rules, and I'm going to make mention of a rule that I would like to have. Like, what do I got to have a rule to do to taken off the books? Because they, you know, it's right there. I'm ordained, and I'm, you know, well, people want to have a commitment ceremony, come and have me do that for them. I'd be glad to do that for them. And there's a little excerpt on the front page of, like, the instructions of how to get your marriage license. It says, but if you're 15, you got to have your parents sign. Why is that a thing in 2024? Because New Mexico's weird. So so you're going to care about a mural, but not, it's just weird. It's all so bizarre. Let's see. This was 7 hours ago. Village of Cuesta advises that Highway 522 and Old State 3 are currently closed northbound and southbound. Traffic is being detoured via Cabresto Road to Llano Road for access to New Mexico 38 and 522. Electrical lines have been pulled down and are laying across Highway 522 and Old State 3. Kit Carson electrical crews are on site and are working towards a solution. They're working towards... They're standing out there. You know the CEO makes like 3 of that Kit Carson Electrical Cooperative. It's all freaking business. Dude makes over like $300,000 a year with all of his benefits and his bonus and his incentives and stuff like that. People could use like $2,000 a month just to freaking, make life suck less. But these, so they can stand out there and go, Mom and I live right by there. We moved from right by there. The power went out all the time. This time last year, it went out like 3 times in 1 week. And every time it's 2 hours. The Concrete Blonde song said hour when I said hour. That's a pretty cool synchronicity. So, but it went all the time, and I said, Ma, thank God delivers from evil, I kept doing the right thing. And we got into a better situation. And that's a marvelous thing. I'm going to just it's going to start warming up, and we're just going to hang out here, and I'm just going to start editing videos and stuff like that, and doing all the stuff, because we finally made it to the place. So I did make a couple notes. Please stay is what I called today's talk. I already, everything has a shelf life. I get that, but human beings should be living longer with all that we know. We should be living longer. There are times in history books that people lived hundreds of years and stuff like that. I just think people don't want to, and then it breaks my heart to see these reels and stuff, these videos of these young kids, 10, 11, freaking taking themselves out. This is stuff I've been talking about for 6, 7 years. It's happening more and more. And there are solutions. The first thing to do is stop letting kids grow up so damn fast. Stop letting them go on their little dates and decide that they want to be different people at such young ages. Let them be kids and learn how to freaking do the dishes and mow the lawn and catch freaking fireflies and stuff like that. Heck, they don't even know how to be kids with this spamdemic, and now there's so much destruction, man. Every day there's a different tornado outbreak in a different part of the country. Every single day now. Every day. And we haven't even started hurricane season. So more and more people are going to be displaced, man. And the bureaucrats don't care. They just care about their little concerts, and they're trying so hard to create the reality like it was, and the world is not that world anymore. And you better start adjusting for what the potential dangers that are existing. And stop going on like la la la, everything's great, Because kids being and it's been like this. It's always been like this. But there's just too many creeps that benefit from it. So we just got to start busting out the creeps and weeding them out and stop giving them the power and the control. And it's really quite absurd. So we just watched The Last Good Doctor, and I don't know. I think I got robbed. I've been watching that show from the beginning, and only 10 episodes. Every season has 22 to 24. Hi, Artie Pants. That kind of sucked. It was alright. They kind of did the fast forward thing. They kind of did best ending to a series ever is 6 Feet Under. because I saw it so long ago, and every series ending I always compare to that, and there just doesn't. So yeah, people are ready to go of all ages. That's that's that like Lassie, like they're ready to go, and people get sick because they're so happy and they're so miserable. People just don't get struck sick. I mean, I get it. I know a lot of people in Omaha that died because they went to the doctors, and I'm like, dude, I don't go to the doctor. I just do what I don't eat a bunch of yucky stuff, crap food. Sometimes I eat junk food. Not every day, and I exercise and I walk, and I'm about ready to give up caffeine again, go back to get decaffeinated again, and you got to work at taking care of yourself. And I hate exercising when I do it because I don't want the alternative. I don't want the consequences of how bad things are going to feel if I don't. I mean, I'm going to feel bad anyway because I'm always sore and everything hurts all the time. I got to move all the time. It's just going to be worse if I don't, and I just start collecting all kinds of extra weight on my bones that already hurt. So people need a purpose, and I got a lot of ways to help people. Give them just give them a purpose. Just give them something to do that isn't demeaning. I think people want to do stuff. They just don't know, like, where to go to do it or how. And is initiative even a thing anymore? People don't take initiative much. Mom taught me that a long time ago. Take initiative. Teach them to fish. I have always, say the things. Bells and whistles. Yeah, because, like the towns and the governments, or they keep building, they just keep doing what they want to do. And they don't, and there's a dude, Johnny here, that started the spot that he wants to elaborate on more like food, trucks and stuff like that. They have a few there already, and then they have so much seating and dancing and a stage for bands and stuff like that. He's trying to make a community place, and he went to the city and said, hey, I want to do this. Can you help me? And they're like, oh, God, no. Oh, God, we couldn't possibly. It just costs too much money. Oh, my God. They spent $5.2 million on a freaking lame-ass project in the town square. And they're doing they do what they freaking want to do. And what they want to do, it's not good for everybody. We live in Taos. How many people fucking play tennis in Taos? Maybe 12? And how much money? It's just misappropriation of funds. It's misappropriation of funds. There's enough for everybody, and you got to get past the freaking the doctor Nazis to freaking get it to people that need help, because, dude, people will die because they can't get through to the system. I couldn't even get food stamps in this town. Their shit is so freaking foul and lame and broke. Or they're too proud and arrogant to listen to, Oh, I guess I could go and stand up and tell them all my ideas. They're not going to do it anyway. Why? Because they don't like me. And that's how the world is. That, it doesn't matter how good your idea is. You got to be well-liked or related. Well, guess what? I probably am. I'm probably your cousin. We'll find out soon. 2 days. My ancestry, my 23andMe will be here. Mom did hers. That's how she found out she had a half-sister. Huh, Roxanne? 1 of 8? No, it couldn't be. That's what my cousin. No, it couldn't be. I'm looking at her going, wow, it's weird. We have the same nose. This is where Mom gets her nose from. Your side of the family. I'm tripping out, and she's like, no, it couldn't be. My mom was the youngest of 8. I'm like, dude, Dad stepped out on you. Your dad isn't the most wonderful man in the world. Or something. My story is so amazing. I can't even believe it. Mom's story. It's mom's story. I'm just here to help verbalize it. So I'm glad to see people that are saying all the things, you know, that Dr. Sean Murphy learned to say his feet. I learned that a long time ago, because you don't know like how long people are, like, shelf lives are so short, and people just think that they're just gonna live forever, and they act like it, and it's. I called the insurance lady today to get the van taken off because I sold it, signed the title over this morning and stuff, and I'm glad it's going to a good home. And then it's like combined it was like $65 for the minivan. Hi, Tuck. Want to go up here, bud? Good boy. Go ahead. And so they said full coverage. Come here, baby. You can't. Here. Come over here. Come here, bud. Let me put you up here. Good dog. He's a mom. There, buddy. Here, if you want to go that way, you can go that way. Luna's back there. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry, Benny. Good dog. Good boy. Go ahead. Whoop. Good dog. She's over there. And the lady was so nice to help me take off the minivan insurance and then put on. Shit. I gotta put this back on. Here, handsome. Here. Stop licking. Here. What is happening here? Stand, Tuck. Stop licking your arms, sir. Where? At least this cone is soft. That one's already knocked out. So then I went ahead and put full coverage on the Suburban because it's about the same price as both of them. So that worked out real good. What else? I'm so tired. I'm ready for bed. I just mostly wanted to come on and see if I got it to work, and I did. So I'm satisfied with that.